Chapter 10.86 The Five Elder Planets. Story continues. In Holy Land of Marigoise. And so, the curtains drew closed on the reverie. Before the news of King Cobra's murder came to light, Igaram is seen crying while looking for Vivi's daughter and asking everyone. And all the soldiers from the Arabasta kingdom are also looking for King Cobra. All the while, a number of stowaways held their breath as they attempted to escape on various royal vessels. Seen Wapol together with Vivi, Wapol asked, "Hey, whose ship is this?" Vivi replied, Aegis Kingdom. It turns out that Wapol is contacting Morgan and asking for his help to be rescued to his ship. Morgan was happy because this would make big news, because a king suddenly became a target. Vivi asked what actually Wapol had seen there, but Wapol doesn't want to tell Vivi. Outside, it can be seen that agents from CP0 are looking for Vivi and Sabu. You can see Sabo survived with very serious injuries. He was on the royal ship Gradia. He remembers the words of the King Cobra. "I'm counting on you, Sabo-kun. You must live on." It didn't take long for the two key stories to spread across the globe. The murder of King Cobra of Arabasta and the disappearance of his daughter, Princess Vivi. Back to Holy Land of Marigoise. The man they call Sabo. Seen 5 gorosei gathered and discussing, and a voice came from Din Den Mushi, which turned out to be from Great Imut. Move to Panja Castle, Flower Room. Imu said the time has come to put Vegapunk's invention to the test. Use the Mother Flame. One of the gorosei suggested a forest area would be a more suitable testing ground than the sea, but Imu-sama said Lulusia Kingdom. One of the gorosei said there are quite a lot of people living there. It doesn't matter, Imu-sama replied. One of the gorosei asked, is there a reason behind the selection of graduates? Close location, Imu said. Here are introduced the names of the 5 gorosei. 1. Gorosei Defense Science, Warrior God, St. J. Garcia, Saturn. 2. Gorosei Environmental, Warrior God, St. Mark, Mars. 3. Gorosei Justice, Warrior God, Topman Valkyriot, Topman Valkyriot. 4. Gorosei Finance, Warrior God, Ethan Baron Venus Juro. 5. Gorosei Algiculture, Warrior God, Shepherd Jew Peter. One more thing. Retrieve Vivi, said Imu. Gorosei replied, of course, as you wish. Meanwhile, the Navy is preoccupied with disbanding the 7 warlords. And the uprisings in government-affiliated nations, the Navy has their hands full. Their military power had already gone in a new direction. Back from the Sabo flashback, Sabo said the second we docked at Lulusia, the people arrested King Siki and Princess Komane. They were just waiting to ambush the royals. Since I was a stowaway, they welcomed me with open arms. That's when I saw the papers and found out that they pinned King Cobra's murder on me. Unsurprisingly, the people there considered me a hero. I wanted to tell them the truth, but when I saw how that lie fanned the flames of rebellion within them, the words died in my mouth. Betty and the other had already inspired a lot of them, and I ended up bringing many of those hopeful recruits back with me. I couldn't make direct contact without an encryptious snail, so I re-rated the My Call through the island while we were setting sail. I knew the government would intercept the signal. Doing it like that was sure to fool thee into thinking I was still on Lulusia. Ivankov asked, so the annihilation of Lulusia really did happen during that call. Yeah. Everyone on board was hysterical. A lot of them had family on the island. They saw their country obliterated right in front of their eyes. Answer Sabo. Ivankov said, Sabo. Earlier you said they used the name Imu. Right answer, Sabo. Iva showed a book to Sabo and informs that the person who is the boss of the 5 gorosei has the same name. And one more thing, the weapons they use are experiments from government weapons. Dragon, say, hold it, Eva. Vegapunk would never intentionally design a dedicated killing machine. I know, Eva said. And the biggest possibility is ancient weapons. Present day, the Holy Land of Marigoise. A celestial dragon has been sentenced to death. However, this information will never be reported to outside world. The judge was the former king of the land known as God Valley. His name is said Phelan Garling. The man he sentenced to execution? None other than the one who chose to defend fishmen, Saint Don Quixote Imjosgard. He say anyone who protects scum is lower than the scum they protect.